Gosh, it's really bad. Crazy. Definitely the worst night we've ever had. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to make a decision this morning as to where to clear out quick. This is what's behind our van now. Wow, wow, wow. So we went to visit Caernarfon Castle, Edward I's ring of steel in the North Wales countryside, Beaumaris, Caernarfon, Conwy, Harlech, the ring of iron. It was an amazing visit. Always been interested in Edward I and what he built in North Wales and the way he treated the Welsh. An evil king in many ways, but an interesting visit to look at the history. And it's the same castle that our own king was made Prince of Wales in the late 70s. Definitely a must-visit place if you're in North Wales, guys. So, Caernarfon does have overnight parking for motorhomes. £16.50 a night, no services. Don't park in the car park area or you will get charged. So the area around Mount Snowdon is absolutely stunning. We took a drive to the lovely little village of Bedgellert. Centre of Bedgelert. Absolutely gorgeous. Huge mountain at the top. Look at that. That's what you draw as a kid when you're a kid, don't you? Look at it. So, we wanted to find the grave of Bedgelert. It's a Welsh folk tale. Bedgelert is a hound. In the legend, Llewellyn the Great returned from hunting to find his baby missing, and the cradle was overturned. Bedgelert, his prize hound, was blood-smeared. Believing the dog had devoured the child, Llewellyn drew his sword and killed Bedgelert. After the dog's dying yelp, he then heard the cries of his baby, unharmed under the cradle, along with a dead wolf, which had attacked the child and been killed by Bedgelert. He was overcome with remorse and buried the dog with great ceremony, and we went to see his grave.
Behind us, that's the ridge behind us, you see.
Yeah.
So we travelled back to the campsite. The forecast was not too bad. It was forecast that the wind would be fairly moderate but not particularly bad, and the first day we got a fair bit of sun, so we really weren't expecting to have any sort of problem that night. But I'm going to let the following film explain the worst night we've ever had in the van.
Look at it, it's the weirdest thing. Zoom in on that river.
The amount of water that's come down.
I've got a video outside.
Wow.
Outside, in the
Don't get the washing wet.
Oh, I can't really wait to step over there.
It's really weird.
God, that gust was really bad.
Yeah, I know. Threw it about, didn't it? Oh gosh, it's really bad. Definitely the worst night we've ever had.
You like run down the cab?
Yeah. There's no flooding down by the awning as far as I can see. Nothing at the moment. God knows how it's staying up. That's crazy. The stream that's just in that hedge there, it's quite a big stream actually. As yet hasn't flooded, and we're still standing. Double storm straps on that side of that awning. It looks a bit bedraggled, doesn't it? But literally, it has literally been horrendous. Gale force winds and heavy rain on and off all night. And yeah, I'm going to get up and survey say what the damage is this morning. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't think it works like that, mate. Let's see if we can see that water in there. That is, where is it? There it is, look. That's the brook you can see through there, which is now absolutely raging. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to make a decision this morning as to where to clear out quick.
Alright, yeah, I'll go and wash my face.
Right, here we go, guys. After that, that's worst night of the van, Steve?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it was the worst night we've ever had. Worst night we've had in the van. I've got to go and check this stream next to us. We seem to have an awning that's still up. Not yet been flooded out here. We might have to move. We might have to move today, I think. Absolutely sodden in here somehow. I'm not quite sure how that's got sodden, but it is. Oh, what a blooming night that was. What a horrible night. Absolutely horrible. It stopped raining for about 10 minutes now. When it comes down, it just batters us. That's pretty good, look. But what worries me now is the noise that's coming from this stream, which was a little babbling brook. And is now not a babbling brook anymore. Let's just nip up the other side of this. This thing stayed up. Look, it's like a house. Yeah, look at that. That's scary. Blimey. We're still, what is it? 4 or 5 feet down from where we are here. So yeah, pretty scary. That's going to get worse, isn't it? Because obviously all the rain from last night is going to be
flying down this hill, off these hills. I don't know what the forecast is. It's still rain today, I think, but whether we'll get quite as much bad stuff as we got last night, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you can hear me, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Worst night in the van yet, that one. Flipping scary. Actually seems quite peaceful this morning. There are obviously still showers about. God, that was crazy last night. Really crazy. Can't tell you how bad that was. Oh, don't even got much sleep, to be honest. Let's go and check some of these guy ropes. I can see a couple. I've double guyed the front of the awning. The one thing I was worried about in the night is the creaking from the Fiamma awning. It seems like it was being really put under pressure by the weight of this, the wind and the water on this one. Anyway, stop moaning and we will get to work. So that's part of the site I haven't been in. This is obviously the camping part. There is a caravan there with an awning up. They look pretty good. He's got storm straps over the top of it. We haven't got it over ours. I'm wondering whether to do it on ours actually. Another caravan there and a lovely old piloty. This has all been blown down by the look of it. Look. This is the camping field. It's pretty waterlogged. Isn't it beautiful actually? I've been down here. Absolutely gorgeous down here. Sounds like a waterfall, but it could be just the trees. Wind in the trees. I'm going to get soaked if I go too long. Very waterlogged this field now. Yeah, not a lot of camping on here, I don't think. Whoa, in fact, I'm sinking down into it. So we're just up there behind that hedge. We've got these trees for a bit of cover, but we didn't have much cover at all. Here's the stream coming down. There it is, look at it. Wow. That's nearly over top that bit there, look. This is what's behind our van now. Wow, wow, wow. It'd be beautiful if it wasn't a bit scary. What a place, though, huh? What a place. What's happened here? It looks like someone's given up here. Look. That's just sort of gone. Someone's given up on all that and left all that stuff there. I don't know if they're ever coming back. Oh, there's two streams. This is where stream meets, look. Quite big, almost a river in there now, look at that. Wow. Yeah, that was an experience last night, I have to say. Need to go over the farmhouse in a bit. We have got a bit of money over to us because they took the full amount, but we paid a deposit. But I wanted to just ask the lady, you know, what happens to this stream, because at the end of the day, if it gets a lot higher, it's going to flood down here. But we do have a bit of a gully behind us, so hopefully we'll be alright. I mean, look at that. We haven't seen that before. All that water coming down off the hill up there. Flipping heck. Look at it. It's an absolute torrent. This was a beautiful little babbling brook when we arrived. Amazing.
So we spoke to the lady owner of the site, who said, don't worry, that stream will not flood behind your van. Based on that, we wandered off to the beautiful little place called Portmeirion, somewhere we've never been before, and somewhere we highly recommend. This was an incredibly beautiful place.
Hello guys, we have just been to Portmeirion. It's an interesting place. It's absolutely beautiful. The views across the estuary are fantastic. But
sorry, I'm just getting comfortable.
Sue's rustling over here. Now, what I thought was, it has no soul. It's got no soul. There's no shops for people. I know that people stay there and people live there.
It's got restaurants and gift shops.
Yeah, but it's not a community.
Cafes.
It was built between 1925 and 1960 something. No, 1975 I think. But like,
it's like a holiday village.
Villages grow up over hundreds and hundreds of years, and towns, you know, over 2,000 years, 3,000 years. But that it's weird, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's a motorhome.
Oh yeah. Motorhome park up, 75 quid a night. Now you're going up, what? 75 quid a night? But we've just paid 40 quid for 2 entries, 20 quid each.
Yeah.
So that takes it down to 35 quid because you get free entry into the village. You also get free Wi-Fi. You also get entry
hookup. Fully serviced pitch.
Fully serviced pitches, electric hookup.
Yeah.
You also get entry into the hotel swimming pool, which is very spectacular. I'll have a look at some of the pictures.
It's not super large, but it's very well positioned because you've got the view of the estrary, so you can be in the pool and have the sea.
That's right. But basically, when you look at the actual price, really, that's 35 quid a night, and it says something about hotel, motorhome reception and all sorts of stuff. So it's a little bit luxurious. It's only 35 quid a night, which is a lot better than a lot of caravan and motorhome clubs. So that's it. Here we go. We're just saying goodbye to our family. Off they go.
See you later. Bye.
That's it. And we will speak to you later on, guys. But yeah, interesting.
We're a bit tired because a stormy night.
Oh, what a night. What a night. When I get back to the campsite later, we'll have a look. I'll talk you what happened. But yeah, so basically, it's a must-visit village, but it's very strange. It's a weird, strange place.
Yeah, very beautiful, lovely plants and and
but
flowers
no
and
soul.
trees. Yeah.
No soul. See you in a bit, guys. There's a caravan there. That's not our.
Hang on, no,
There's Flory there.
Sorry, that's wrong. That's the van that turned up last night.
Yeah. There's still nobody opposite us, I don't think. Right, it's now about 4:30 on. We went into Portmeirion today and it was nice. Yeah, Portmeirion was good. Beautiful place. Strange place though, but beautiful. Campsite's still pretty much empty. There's a car with a trailer there, and there's a little motorhome there, and motorhome has replaced the van in the corner. It's just us, and we're still in. Although there's not much wind about, it still feels windy up at this end of the campsite. So we really do funnel the wind between these mountains up to the top of this bit here. Anyway, I'm going to go check the level of the water from what it was this morning. Well, there's people over there, got to be careful. There's in a tent. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what this water level's done. Ah, that's dropped. Let's see, that's dropped. Probably dropped 2 or 3 inches. So that's interesting. Now I know. Now I can see that rock. I can see. We didn't text the owner, the lady owner today, and she said, no, you won't get flooding today. You won't get flooded on this bit at the moment. So with all that rain we had, that's good news. I still can't get over looking up at that ridge. It probably doesn't pick it up on this camera, but absolutely fantastic. It looks like the sky coolings up there. Beautiful. Hi guys, I just want to show you, I'm just doing some editing here, but I want to show you the sky tonight. Like that, it really is. I don't know if you can see that, but that, I mean, that's what it's all about. Look at that, isn't it fantastic? Absolutely beautiful. After the dreadful night we'd had and the bad day yesterday, today was a much better day. It is gorgeous, that sky. I'm going to get a couple of photographs. Morning guys from North Wales. We had a quiet night last night, which Monday night. It was beautiful actually, really quiet and cosy. Basically we are still on this campsite. We're here for another 3 nights, I think. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's the beautiful Nantar Ridge. There's the beautiful Susan. What's she doing? Oh, she's just filming. It's been a real showery day today. We're off to the Llyn Peninsula. Yeah, the Llyn Peninsula today, which is about 45-50 minutes. We're going to try and find, if the weather's improved, the forecast is better, we're going to go and try and find a beach. to chill on with our grandkids. So but yeah, we're still here. There's a few people still here. We've been here the longest now, I think. Most of the people that were here when we got here have gone. Just going to have a look at there's a tent across the way over here. They're not in, the car's gone, so they look quite cool there. But let's have a look at how this is doing today. It's really dropped. That's dropped again, you see, so it's dropped quite a lot in the last 2 nights, 2 days. Up on the hill, when you see from the road, you can see getting attacked by a midge. Up on the hill, you can see there's a big waterfall up there. God, midges. There's a big white waterfalls up there coming from that ridge over the side of this, but it obviously goes down the other side of this ridge here, and this one comes down from up there, plus another one over the far side. Watched a big old buzzard which roosts in the trees just up there this morning, and it really is a peaceful place. I'm going to walk you around and show you this bit around here, because I haven't shown you this really, but we haven't even been down that far end properly yet. Midges today. Yeah, there's a little area across there for tents. We've got a young couple in a tent just down here, I think, today. Well, last night they might have gone. No, they're still there. They're still there, the car's not there, so they're out for the day. And you've got this little bridge here, which is cool. I've even shown Sue this. That's the river that was raging a couple of days ago. Very different today. And there's I think that's called the Craig Ear something ridge up there, which is spectacular. I put a bit on. I did put a bit of film on a while back, but yeah, this is a little path that goes to the tents area just up there. It really is a gorgeous place, actually. A Dutch guy here. He's got a trailer. He's got an older motorhome with a trailer and a little tow car on it. I'm not quite sure why he's not towing it rather than towing the trailer, but. And then yeah, most people have. I think that's a rental. It looks like a rental caravan. No one's been in that caravan all the time we've been here. And that one up the top, I told you before, that's a rental. I'll find out how much that is actually. That's a big caravan with a huge awning. But yeah, so we're off to the beach today, and it definitely seems to be brightening up, but there are some heavy showers around. So we'll see you later on. Cheers. Hello peeps. We are going to a restaurant in Criccieth. This is where we went the other day when we had that horrendous wind, but it's absolutely beautiful tonight. It's no wind, absolutely peaceful and calm. And so we're going for a little meal in a place called Dillon's, which if you're in this area, they've got about 4 or 5 restaurants around, and it's a very cool place. And they do great food
from the local area.
Yeah, they actually show you where they catch the fish if you're into fish. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. Here we are though, just wandering past. That's where we were the other day, to the beach, which was literally, you couldn't stand up, and that's Criccieth Castle. Lovely jubbly. Morning guys, Wednesday the 3rd of September. Sue's in her pyjamas, so I'm going to, I'll give her some privacy. But I'm going down to the, what I've got to take? Oh, I'm taking that down to the block. Let's see what a beautiful day it is today, shall we? Not particularly beautiful. Oh gosh. Mountain weather. Welcome to Wales. We've had some pretty crap weather the last few days, but we're off to Snowdon today. I don't think we're going to see a lot, to be brutally honest. Quite a few vans turned up the last couple of days. We've got another three guys on site, 2 here. One of the reasons that I was going to say, someone was there, so I'm going to stop filming for a minute. Yeah, so one of the reasons for such a bad night the other night Our worst night in the van, absolute worst night in the van, is because we're sort of pitched up here. Even though we've got little really protection from the car, but because we're such a high van, you can see that the back window there is where we sleep. When you look down the field, we're sort of this high-sided valley, big hills that side, massive hills that side, so the wind whips up this valley. A little bit of protection from the trees, but by the time it gets past there, the next bit of resistance for the wind is our van. And that's why a couple of times I literally, laying in bed, I literally was rolled over by the wind. Not right over, just sort of from a back to a side sort of thing. It was that violent. It was quite scary, to be honest. You know, some people are asked, why haven't you moved? Why haven't you moved it? Because we are broadside, obviously, here. Why haven't you moved it to be front on end into the van? Well, the forecast has not been as bad the last few days, although weather-wise it's rubbish with the rain, but the wind is going to be a lot less, so we should be fine. Quite a few people got washed out of the site. We've got I showed you the picture of the tent down the bottom field, that's gone, and there was a few people with awnings ripped up. There's someone here actually with just look, the awning looks like it's gone last night even. So, but we've done all right. The only thing I worry about is that the awning up there is being put under a bit of pressure by this air awning. So, but it's not really pulling it out. It's not really, you can see it's not really putting any strain on it. But it's good. It's looking the water running off. It's actually done a really good job for us. Just don't really fancy putting it away in the wet, but I'm not going to have much choice, I don't think.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Join us on the next one as we find out that all the plans we've made have been basically put on hold because the van has problems.